Hey there, my name is John Vista and I will be directing this episode of Incidents Explained. I am 29 years old and for the last 10 years I have worked as a photographer for National Geographic. In those 10 years I have flown over 3 million miles and have gone to over 100 countries. I have retired from my position and I now have the free time to share my expertise. Now, without further ado, I will make sure you never pick the wrong seat on a first-class ticket again. As you can see from the picture, this is the seating chart for a Boeing 777. I fly United, but you can find this jet in many other airlines. Let's start by understanding what the seats mean. Blue seats mean the seat is available, gray means that it is taken, and yellow means that that is your seat. You may be able to see a pattern by seeing which seats are taken. Now we're going to find the best seat by process of elimination. First, let's put the seats into groups. We will call seats 1 through 4 the too good to be true seats. This is because people who are new to flying tend to see this area as the best. But it is actually the worst area, for one and one reason only: flight attendants. Every one of these seats can recline into comfortable beds. Basically, you are intended to be able to sleep. If you are in rows 1 through 4, you can hear every little thing the flight attendants are doing. This includes their conversations, their movements, and the sound of them dropping a plate. It is so annoying, and I promise that you will not be able to sleep. Second group we will cross out is the back. It is better than the front because these are probably the most quiet seats on the plane. But the one thing I hate about these seats is that you will get the hand-me-downs of the people in front of you. For example, let's say the chicken plate is the most popular meal on the flight. If you're in seat 15, they may not have that plate available. One time I sat in 14 and all they had left was a vegan stir-fry. I respect all the vegans out there, but your boy loves a steak. Now that brings us to the last group, the middle. If you can, always try to get a seat here. You will always have the food option you want, and you can't hear the flight attendants. It's a win-win. Great. Now we know that our ideal seat is in the middle section. So how can we break this down further? I will first start by explaining the position of the seats. This sounds like a small detail, but it does matter a lot. There are two types, outside and inside. Outsides face the aisle and have a skew to them on the seat map, while insides are straight. Based on the picture, which one do you think is better? If you said outside, you would be incorrect. Outside are closer to the aisle, so you have less privacy in your seat. In addition, every time I have this seat, my legs tend to drift towards the aisle. This is a problem because flight attendants will bump into them while I am sleeping. This is a common mistake people make because they either don't realize the difference or think it doesn't matter. The next step is choosing if we should sit in the middle or on the sides. If you are traveling alone, please do yourself a favor and don't sit in the middle. I don't care how good your noise-canceling headphones are. You will hear the person next to you. I was on an 11-hour flight one time where the person next to me had the worst cough. It was so uncomfortable, and I don't wish this on anyone. If you don't know the person next to you, don't travel in the middle. Now we are down to 4 seats. In all honesty, if you pick any of these 4 seats, you are good to go. However, there are some important differences that you should know. It comes down to if you rather have a quieter seat or if you want to be closer to the bathroom. If sleep matters a lot to you, I would choose a seat on aisle 5. This has to do with how people go to the bathroom. Aisles 4 through 1 will go to the front, while 6 through 9 will choose to go the back. This means that your seat will have the sum of the least foot traffic on the plane. However, if that doesn't matter to you, having a closer bathroom can make a difference. As you can see, I chose aisle 7 because I intend to work on this flight, while I gave my son aisle 5 because I know he would rather sleep. Finally, I have been asked before which side of the plane is better. Personally, it makes very little difference. If you are on the left side of the plane, you may be able to get off the plane sooner, but this difference is negligible. Well, that's it. Thank you for making it to the end. I know this isn't your typical Incidents Explained video, but I hope you guys learned something new. If you like this kind of content and would like me to make more videos for this channel, please hit the like button and subscribe. I have a story of how I was almost abducted in Syria that I know you guys would love. Be safe, and I hope to be back soon.